Hello everyone and welcome to DIY Ideas. Today I have a really big scarf project that's still gonna stay simple. So you can see here what it looks like. There's a lot of it here, a lot of colors as well, so it's gonna be very vibrant today. And you can see what it looks like. It's gonna be super easy to do. So I have some easy stitches for you, and of course, as always, I'm also gonna show you the type of yarn that I'm using and my hook. So if you want to do this all by yourself, stay tuned. Okay, so we have the Creative Chic Unique from Rico Design, 200 grams, 310 meters. So you can see this is a huge ball of yarn and we're gonna get a lot out of this. And you can see the amazing colors as well. So we have a lot of yellow, some pink, and other shades. This is for a 6mm crocheting hook. And I'll be using a little bit bigger one, so I have my 9mm here. And yeah, apart from that, we have 75% acrylic and 15% wool, 10% polyamide. The color is number 6. So I'm gonna pull the middle out, and we start with the blue. This is really exciting. I didn't think there was blue in here. Really cool. Okay, so this is the beginning. You can see that we basically have 2 threads that are twisted into one. Okay, we're starting with a magic ring. This is the position, so your thread should be crossing here. And we're gonna go through and just take our thread with us, but we're not gonna pull on anything yet. So this is how we get the ring. And then we're gonna do 2 chains for the beginning, then 1 single, 1 chain, and another single. So I started with 2 chains, 1 single, and 1 chain and another single, and then we can pull everything tight so we don't need to ring anymore. So this is what we have. Then we're gonna do 2 more chains and turn. And now this big hole, so underneath the chain that we did, we're gonna go in and do a single chain and single. And then we're gonna do 1 chain and into this next spot, this is actually the end of this row as well, we're gonna do again single chain single. So just to summarize so you know what you're doing, we started here with chains, single chain single, and then we did a chain in between and repeated the same thing. So whenever you have a chain on the bottom is when you do a single chain single into it or underneath it. So this is how our 2 chains on the bottom turned into 3. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 more chain and turn, and then we're gonna repeat. So when you find the chains, you do single chain single into it, and don't forget when you're done with one section, you always do 1 chain as well. So you can see here with the nice blue shade, we have 2 singles, and in between them is chain, and after them as well. Now we find the next section, the next chain, we go in, and we do another single, a chain, and into this last section again, single, and that's it. Okay, so the 2 singles here, then chain, single, and then we're done. So now we have 4 chains in this row, and we're in row number 4, so that's always going to correspond. And yeah, now that we have everything that we need here, we can start with our next row. So again, 2 chains for the height, turn, and then into the first chain you see, we're gonna go in and do single chain, single. And then we're gonna go around the existing chains with singles, and don't forget always the chain between the single. So this is how we're getting the addition at the beginning. and the rest of it stays the same. So we basically repeat the singles and chains, and that way we increase by 1 so that we can have an even result. Anyway, here 2 chains for the height, and we continue in the exact same manner as so far. So I'm going to do a bit more and then I'll be back with an update, but you can see how quick this project is already. Yeah, so I'll pull this apart or stretch it out just a little bit just so you can see what it looks like, so you can see the stitches better. But I'm going to continue. We have a really cool color change coming, so we're going to switch from blue to yellow. Really cool contrast. So I am pretty much done. I just have the beginning to weave in as well as the end. You can of course see the stripes are longer but not as wide as in the beginning. That's because they have more in length. So here we need to shorten. I do have a bit left over but not enough for a new row since they are pretty long. So we're gonna tighten this, pull it out and then tighten. And then we can just weave in the end and the beginning and we are done. So you can see what this looks like, and basically all you did are some singles and chains. So you can see this is super beginner friendly and still looks really, really wonderful. So today, this is of course in a triangle shape. You can use this pattern for different types of projects, but this was just the first one that I wanted to show you, as well as try out this new yarn since I haven't worked with it before either. And yeah, this is what we have. We have all of these amazing colors, and I'm just going through them with you a little bit slower so that you can see the width as well. So the yellow and the pink here, and then we have this really lovely beige pinkish shade, but you can see the width definitely changes as, or the width of the stripe changes as the triangle scarf or the shawl gets wider. So funny thing is, I noticed this little color here has just basically one row and then continues different colors. So a little bit of surprise in there as well. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's project. Feel free to let me know what you think. You can subscribe and shoot a thumbs up. And if you do subscribe, make sure to click on the notification bell. See you next time. Bye!